Welcome. My name is Demisha Swanson, and I'm the Certification Regulations and Policy Manager with the Office of Small Business and Disabled Veteran Business Enterprise Services, OSDS for short. Our certification unit has many functions. We are widely known for our Small Business and Disabled Veteran Business certifications, SB-DVBE. We also have Nonprofit Veteran Service Agency certification and recognize many nonprofit corporations. We are also responsible for revising our Small Business and Disabled Veteran Business regulations, the Consolidated Annual Report, CAR, prompt payment reporting, commercially useful function questions, compliance reviews, DVBE substitutions, program abuse, and we assist with outreach events and respond to emails and phone calls daily. Today, I want to walk you through our online Small Business and Disabled Veteran Business Certification application. As we go through the application, I will be giving you some helpful tips and tricks to complete it. Let's get started. From your browser, type www.caliprocure.ca.gov. When you see Welcome to California's Online Marketplace, you're at the right spot. This is the website for your one-stop shop for contracting with the state of California. Our website does have specific browser requirements, and you can find them by clicking on FAQ link at the top of the page. As you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll see the browser compatibility accessibility requirements. This includes browsers for desktop and mobile users. Now, if you find yourself with any technical difficulties, such as needing a username or password update, click on the Help link and then click Contact. Here you will find the phone numbers and email addresses of the Cali Procure Fiscal Service Center, my Office of Small Business, and the Department of General Services Procurement Division. Now, let's go ahead and get you certified or help you renew your certification. You must have a username and password to log in to your Cali Procure account. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to assume you have already completed this step. If at any time you forgot your password, on the login page, scroll to the bottom and click the link, I forgot my password. You will know you are logged in when you see your username in the upper right-hand corner. In the middle of the page, click on the box, Small Business, Disabled Veteran Business Enterprise. On this page, you will notice the right-hand side of this page has lots of information about our certification and recognition programs, how to file a complaint, prompt payment information, and business development. Down below, you will find resources about procurement programs, SB and DVBE advocates, and event information. On the left side, you'll see a big Get Certified button. This is your signal you're on the right track to getting certified, so click here. If you are a brand new firm, clicking the Get Certified button will take you straight into the application selection page.
Hi, I'm Wayne Gross with the Department of General Services, and if you need help with registering as a new bidder, follow me. I will take you to my Register as a Bidder webinar page where you can see it, try it, or print the instructions. Click on the Help tab on top of the page, select Access Training. When you click on that, the Cal eProcure Vendor Training website will open where you will see a list of webinars. The Registering as a Bidder webinar is here. Click on the preferred option and happy viewing and learning. Back to you, Demisha.
If you are a returning business or one whose certification has expired, or you just need to get recertified, your supplier profile will include the information you submitted earlier during registration, your basic contact information. Now down below the contact information are gray application buttons. The differences between the buttons are the Apply for Certification button will bring up a blank application. The Recertify buttons will bring up your previous application with all the information you submitted last time. For purposes of this video, I'm going to go the simplified route and click Recertify button. On the application selection page, you have the Small Business and Disabled Veteran Business eligibility requirements in PDF. You also have my office's phone number located here for any certification-related inquiries. Below there are 4 application types to choose from: Small Business, SB, Disabled Veteran Business Enterprise, DVBE, Nonprofit Veteran Service Agency, NVSA, and Nonprofit Corporations, NP. Quick tip, to be eligible for our DVBE program, the disabled veteran must have a service-connected disability rating of at least 10%. Today we will select both SB and DVBE. Because we have selected both, we have 2 sets of eligibility questions to answer. Please read through each question carefully and select the yes and no buttons. If you answer a question wrong, when you select the next button, the results page will tell you which question was answered incorrectly and why. All of our eligibility questions are backed up by California law, so you're required to meet them before your firm can get certified. At this point, you may decide this program is just not for you, and then you can click the Save and Exit button. But if you decide to continue and you know you just answered the questions incorrectly, click the Back button. As you can see, the page will refresh and reset itself, so you're able to answer the questions again. If you believe you do meet our program requirements, please answer the questions again and click Next. Once you pass the eligibility requirements, you come to the Terms and Conditions page. At the top of the page is your certification number. This is the small business or DVBE number only your business can use for any state bids and contracts you submit. Below that are the types of certifications you are eligible for. Please carefully read through this. Once you are done, click the checkbox to show you agree and click Next. Now you are in the application. At the top of the screen, you will see 6 titles. Each one is a page of the application. You have Registration, Business, Owners, Taxes, Others, and Attachment page. We are going to talk about each page. Now on the registration page. At the top of the page, you're going to see where it says your federal employer identification number or social security number that you have checked during registration. If your firm has changed its federal employer identification number, please contact our office because you're going to need to apply with a new registration and a new certification application. Also, your fee number is static, so it's not something you can change. You would have to contact our office in order to make that change. The other mandatory field is your legal business name. Please enter the name that's on your federal tax returns, or if you're a corporation, the California Secretary of State's office documents. The DBA1 and DBA2 fields are optional. Please enter your office phone number. The mobile number, fax number, web address are also optional. But we do need you to say yes or no if you agree to sharing your certification information. That's the information that's going to display on your supplier profile. All the required fields are marked with an asterisk, as well as your mailing address. Now, the permanent address area, which is your principal address, that's the headquarters of your business, you can either click underneath the box that says same as mailing address, and it will make it the same, or you can type in a separate address. Next, you're going to want to click the Save and Continue button to take you over to the next page, Business. If you ever get stuck, towards the top right-hand corner, you're going to see a little question mark. If you click on that question mark, it's help text. It will give you more information on how to answer any of the questions in that section. On the business page, the industry types. These questions are very, very important. These questions determine what type of business your business is. This will also determine what shows on your supplier profile. We have 4 industry types: construction, manufacturer, non-manufacturer, and service. The very first question is a service question. If you answer yes, you'll see a little pop-up come up and says that you are qualified for answering that and you are designated that industry code. Question number 2 deals with the construction license with the California Contractor State License Board. If you answer yes to this question, it will expand and ask you for your contractor's license number, the license type, and the license qualifier, first name and last name. You have to answer all 3 questions in order to be designated the construction industry type. The third question deals with non-manufacturing, sales of goods. if you answer yes to this question, a box will open and it'll be asking for your Board of Equalization's seller's permit number. Questions number 4, 5, and 6 deal with manufacturers. You must answer yes to all 3 questions to get the manufacturing industry type. Below there, you will see a box that gives you the designated industry types that will display on your supplier profile based on the questions you answered above. Below there is your business information. Under the business information section, you have ownership type. When you click on the little magnifying glass, it will ask you to select your business structure, such as sole proprietorship. Next to that will be the date your business started. You must give the month, date, and year for this box. This box determines what tax returns are asked for as we get further into the application. Across from there is a question that asks, did the applicant's business structure change within the last 3 years? If you answer yes to this question, another box will open up and ask, what was the previous business structure? And when was the date of change? Underneath that is the firm franchise question. Yes, franchises can become small business and disabled veteran business certified businesses within the state of California, as long as the franchise owner actually owns, manages, and controls the franchise. Next, we have the tax year beginning month, which can be a calendar year or it can be a fiscal year. Most calendar years start with January and go through December. Most fiscal years can start with any month in the year and go to the month previous in the following year. This box also determines which tax returns are requested as we get further into the application. Now, if you are a disabled veteran business, we have equipment ownership questions. They're basically asking, are you going to rent to the state of California? You may select yes or no. Selecting yes will ask for additional documentation as we get through the application. Underneath there is the affiliate relationship questions for small business. All these questions are designed to make sure that any of the owners that are in this applicant business own, manage, control, share facilities, equipment, or employees with another business. We're just trying to see what the business relationship is. Underneath there are the operational control and managerial questions for the disabled veteran. We want to know, does the disabled veteran own, manage, and control his business? Please answer yes or no to those questions as well. If your firm marked sole proprietorship earlier in the business information section, you will see an additional question that says, did the applicant or the applicant's spouse have any other sole proprietorships during the last 3 tax years? Please answer yes or no. Once you've completed that page, you may go ahead and hit the Save and Continue button. This will take you over to the ownership section. On this page, whatever you put in the ownership type box on the previous page is going to reflect onto this page and ask you for the specific owners. For instance, if you are a sole proprietorship, on the owner's page, it's going to ask who is the owner. If you're a corporation, it's going to ask who is the president, the secretary, the treasurer, and the vice president or no vice president. Please enter in all the information that is marked with the red asterisk. Also, if you're a DVBE, please check the DVBE qualifier checkbox located at the bottom of each of the owner screen areas. Also, you will notice towards the bottom there is a gray bar that says Add Owner. This is the button you will select if you have any additional owners that you want to add to your business. Once you've completed this page, you may also click the Save and Continue button. And this will take us over to the taxes page. Now, if on the previous page on business you answered a certain combination of the business questions, we may have an affiliate tab pop up. And that affiliate tab will be asking the name of the business, the ownership of the business, and basic contact information. And all that information will also be coming on over to the taxes page. On the taxes page, for small businesses, we do ask what is the average number of employees that your firm had in the last 4 quarters, usually over a year's period of time. We want you to put that average number in that box. Underneath there is going to be the GARS details. and it's going to ask for the tax years based on the previous page, business. That said, when your business started, the year, and the month. It's going to ask for the 3 most recent years. If, for any chance, you do not have the most recent tax return, click on the button that says GARS not available, and it will open up another box for a previous year. Enter in all of your average GARs, which are gross annual receipts. If you're a little confused on what you're supposed to enter in those spots, over towards the right is the actual gross annual receipts table, and it's outlined in each of the different ownership types, and over towards the right, it'll tell you exactly where to look on your tax return for this information. Once you've entered your GARs, go ahead and click on the Save and Continue button at the bottom, which will take you to the Others page. On the Others page, you're going to see the Service Areas box. This box has a question in it that says, yes, you may bring over all the service areas you had from the registration area, or no, if you would like to select different service areas. And these service areas are basically the areas in which you do business in or are willing to do business in. Also, you will see a keywords area. You need to put in as many keywords as possible, and please make them specific to your business. Because from these keywords, many of our state buyers, primes, and other businesses that are willing to work with you are going to look at your keywords to see if your company fits the products or services that they need. You can also see towards the bottom UNSPSC classification codes, which also has a question where you can mark yes or no to have the information from your bidder registration flow over into this field. If you click no, you will have to specifically select which ones that you would like to have in that area. Please try to select as many of those as well and make them specific, and hopefully they match the keywords that you're entering as well, because state buyers look at those and they also place those on their state contracts. At any time, you are able to edit, which means add or erase any of the codes you have entered on here, along with your keywords and service areas. You're also going to notice an area that says Various Data. And what this area is it's asking you, at this point in time, do you have a bid expedite or a contract that you need to work on now that you need a certification for right now as well? By clicking a yes on that box, it's going to open a little box that's going to give you a calendar to put in the specific day, month, and year that that bid is due. This is going to trigger our office to work on your certification right away. Also, if you're a manufacturer, you're also going to see a little box there that's going to ask for manufacturing codes. Go ahead, click on the box and select your code. You can select your code by the category or description. Again, enter as many of those codes that are specific to your business. Once you have completed this page, go ahead and click the Save and Continue button. And this will take you to the Attachments page. You're almost done. On this page, it's going to ask for many documents that deal with your business and how it operates, such as your tax identification number, which is a number that came from the Internal Revenue Service. We do ask for a document that lists that number on there just to verify that that number is yours. It's also going to ask for tax returns for the years stipulated on the taxes page based on what you put in the business page. And it'll ask for up to 3 years for you as well as any affiliates that are deemed necessary. Also, as a DVBE, it's going to ask for your entitlement letter, your DVBE resume, and business license. Please have those available. If you do not have any of that information available, please upload a Word document letting us know so that when your application comes in, we will be able to give you the time to get that information to us. Once you have entered all the information, you will be able to select the Submit button. But if you have not entered all the information and you only have a couple pieces of documents that you have uploaded, please hit the Save or Save and Exit button. Also, if you do not trust the system at all, that's okay. You may mail, fax, or email any of your documents to our office and we'll gladly accept them. Now, once you hit the Submit button, you're going to come to the Penalty of Perjury page, and it's another agreement that you need to take seriously and read. Once you're done reading, click the I accept terms and conditions checkbox and click OK. You will see a pop-up appear, and it's going to give you the determination on your application. It's either going to say you're approved, you're denied, or waiting for review. You may click the OK button to take that pop-up off the screen. As you click the OK button, an email notification is also being sent to the email address that you have on your profile. On your supplier profile, you're going to see your certification ID number and all the information you entered from the registration, also from your application. You're going to see gray buttons at the bottom that say View Keywords and View Classifications. If you have an approved firm, you'll be able to view that application or amend the application to make any updates and changes. If your firm has a waiting for review status, that means your application is coming into our office for a certification officer to review. And if you have any changes at that time, please contact our office. Now, down below the gray buttons, you're going to see an active certifications grid and a certification histories grid. Under active certifications, it's going to show you any approved application, waiting for review application, deficient application, and under review application. Also, in the history grid, you will see any of your expired applications. It gives you the from and to date so you know the time period.
Another helpful shortcut is the quick links. Here you will find a way to view and search for bids, contracts, and certified small businesses and disabled veteran businesses.
Now that I've shown you how to go from beginning to end of the certification application process, I hope it was very helpful for you. If at any time you are having technical difficulties or certification-related issues, please contact our office at 916-375-4940. If you have any other email inquiries, please contact us at osdshelp@dgs.ca.gov. Thank you for watching.